So guys, today I managed to go back to Marikiti, and this is what I got. I have this piece that we're going for 50 bob. Hiyo kasuku yenye wanapima nayo. So these are 4 for 200 bob. These are a lot. I have this ginger, it's 1. It was going for 10 bob. Then I have 2 huge pineapples. I love pineapples so much, and they were going for 40 bob each. And these are apples. They were going for 20 bob each, and these are 8. Yeah, that's 8. And then these oranges, I don't usually buy these oranges, but this time round, the ones I buy, the orange ones, they weren't in good condition, I would say. They were little ones, like dogo kuliko hii, and they were going for 20, I think 20 bob still each. So I didn't buy those ones. I decided to buy these ones this time round. Yeah, if you have kids, then you know they don't eat these ones as much as they eat the other ones, so that's why I buy those ones. But this time round, this is what they'll have. And then for ndimos, as I told you guys, these lemons are really cheap, and they were going for 4 at 20 bob. Yeah, the same demo that you'd buy at 10 bob each. So yeah, these ones were how much? 1, 2, 3, and then I got 2 extra ones. I don't see them. Yeah, when you buy in bulk, they tend to give you 1 or 2. So yeah, and then I have these mangoes. As you saw from the other one, the other video, I showed you this type of mango. Sorry, this type of mango, which is cheaper than this. From what I saw today in the market, this I got for 15 bob each, and some were, I think, 20 bob, but some 15. Yeah, these ones were 20 bob each. So I got for 200 bob. And then these ones, these are 4 avocados, which I got for 50 bob. Yeah, 50 bob. The same avocado you'd buy at 40 bob, I got for how much were they? 30 bob or 50 bob? I don't remember, but they were around 50 bob or 30 bob. And then I got these danias. I got 4. We're going for 10 bob. Like the same ones in the estate you'd buy at how much? 10 bob each. Yeah, these were 10 bob. Like mnagongo kwa estates. And then I have these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They were going for 50 bob. Yeah. So I needed, oh, I forgot to show you these carrots, which were going for 30 bob. This paper, like this was 30 bob, this was 30 bob. So I decided to get 2 because we cook carrots a lot. Every time I'm cooking beans, I have to put carrots. Every time I'm cooking any kind of stew, I have to put carrots. And you know, I'm the one that cooks my own food. So yeah, today I wanted to bring this haul to you. It's going to be a Marikiti haul, and give you some tips on saving. You will actually end up saving lots of money with these tips that I'm going to give you guys. So yeah, let me turn the camera. Guys, also forgive my lighting. I know it's pretty bad. I'm recording this video at night. Right now it's, I think, around 8:30. So yeah, and I do not have a ring light. Saying that makes me feel awful. Anyway, so I have some notes with me right here that I wrote down. I saw a similar video from Susie Homestead, whom you should actually follow and go see some other saving tips from her videos. If you haven't followed her, maybe you could follow and learn some tips here and there. So when you're going to the market, some of the things that you need to have, one of them being a budget. This will really help you not to forget some of the things that you want to buy from the market. For instance, me, I had a list of what I needed to get today because it's just last week, but one that I went to shop. Yeah, and so I still have some things, but I needed to restock on some, which are these ones. I didn't have carrots. I also didn't have oranges. Apples, I had a few, but right now none of them is here. The mangoes, I have only 2 left, so I had to add on some mangoes. I don't have avocados. For this, I also didn't have, they had finished. For lemons as well, I showed you that I always make my own concoctions, so that's where most of my lemons go to, and I also cook with the lemons, so yeah, I needed to restock on those. And for this, I actually hadn't bought from them. I bought once some time ago from BS, and the kasuku that they measure with, the same kasuku in BS goes for 100 bob, but from Marikiti it's 50 bob. So I thought, oh yeah, that's saving by the way. So yeah, always go with a list. So the second one, buying in bulk. So I mean by this, like this, if you buy in bulk, it saves you time, it also saves you money. In the estates, if you go to buy one of these items, this, because it's quite big, you will get at 20 bob or 30 bob. But if you go and buy them in bulk from Marikiti, you will get them at a way cheaper price, like this at 50 bob bill. So buying in bulk will always help you save a coin or two. These mangoes are what, 30 bob each. This I got at 20 bob each. Buying such in bulk, and this will also help you in the next tip that I'm going to give you, which is cooking in bulk. Now if you have this in bulk and you have like how many types of foods, let's say about 7 types of foods that you want to cook for the week. So as I said, the cooking in bulk will definitely help you save a coin or two. So the other one is batch cooking. What do I mean by that? Batch cooking is whereby you have like 7 different types that you have to cook for the entire week or 2 or even a month. It doesn't limit you. So cooking rice, cooking fried rice, cooking your beans, cooking your lentils, cooking your meats, you will require most of these things, which is why that will help you save a coin or two instead of cooking each and every day, which will also enable you as a mom or as a busy woman to save your time. So the other one is checking your menu. What do I mean by this? You must have a menu, like a detailed menu for what you are going to eat. So if you know what you're going to eat for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that will enable you to plan what you want to go and buy and what you want to cook. So that when you go to the market, it will enable you know exactly what you want to buy, so you do not go or exceed your budget or go under your budget and have some items that you didn't buy and you really wanted to cook a particular type of food and you didn't buy the item for that food. You get? Yeah, so another tip that I would give you guys is milling your own flours. I do that all the time. When you go to the up country, or if you have people in the up country who can mill the flour for you, please do so, because that will enable you not to go to the supermarket to buy the kinds of flour. If you can mill your own maize flour, you can mill your own, that will really enable you not to go to the supermarket to buy those flours, which are, I don't even know, packaged what way, and it's way cheaper. You buy that little packet of 2 kgs at around 150. You can actually go to what is that market that sells the cereals called, where you can also get bulbs nyama kema, you go get your maize and take to a maize flour or a wheat flour mill. Yeah, and if that's too much for you, you can always request your loved ones in the village to get you those flowers there and then send you by bus, or if you know or want to go there to visit, you can always come back with them, and that will enable you to have enough for 2 months or 3 months before you request for some more. That's a saving tip that probably you didn't know. Now, if you do not have a fridge, invest in one, because batch cooking requires you to have a fridge, because you need to store those foods without them getting bad. For me, what I do is, if I buy meats from, I do buy my meats from city market. So if I buy most, I have to store them in my freezer. If I buy goat meat, because we do not consume cow meat, we get goat meat and store in the freezer. We get all those types of foods. Now, when you want to buy minced meats, I would advise you get a mincer from Kamukunji. You know I'm a lover of Kamukunji. Get one from Kamukunji and mince your meats. You can use the bones for other things, and that will save you 200 bob extra, because if you have kids, you know they prefer minced meat to the normal katakatwad meats, so that will save you a coin or two as well. Now, what was I saying about a fridge? Yeah, batch cooking requires you to have a fridge which has a freezer so that you can store your food so that they do not go bad. Now, that's another tip, storing your food. How do you store your foods so that they do not go bad after batch cooking? Get yourself a fridge, store, and you also need to have plastic containers so that you can store them in those plastic containers and put them in the freezer, or plastic bags that you can actually put in the freezer without making the foods go bad, because they need to be really airtight. You do not want to store anything in the freezer without them being airtight, because they will go bad. So that brings me to leftovers. Now we will go back to the first tip, or was it the second tip that I gave you, of having a menu. You need to have a detailed menus on when to have leftovers. Now, let's assume today we cook ugali and meat and spinach. That means if that food doesn't finish, like the whole of the meats and the spinach, that means you will store them in the freezer. Because you do not want them to go bad, you need to have another day, probably on Wednesday, that you want to remove that meat from the freezer so that you can warm and eat the food. So that's definitely another way to save yourself money and time. I have a good one. This tip is from buying from the supermarkets. Always take advantage of offers, or any website, or when you're shopping, definitely take advantage of the offers they have. Let's assume we have, they do have lots and lots and lots of offers for probably cooking oils. They have offers for cereals. They have offers for biscuits. Do take advantage of those offers. Personally, I take advantage of those offers every time I go to shop from the supermarket, because there are some things that you need to get from the supermarket instead of buying them from the local supermarkets or the local shops. You'd rather go to the supermarket to buy the likes of oil, the likes of cereals, the likes of sugar. Though sugar, I do not always buy from the supermarket. I go to Eastleigh or Kickrock Road, if you know where it is in town. I buy most of other things in bulk from those places, because buying from the supermarket, it's extremely very expensive, I would say. Take advantage of those offers. You can buy one and get one free. Ice creams, buy one get one free. What else? search, take advantage of those offers, guys. The other one is making your own stuff. I mean, don't buy all the snacks from the supermarkets. Make your own popcorns at home. The maize is sold, they are actually kind of cheap in the supermarket, so instead of buying them already made, you can buy and then make them yourself at home. The likes of biscuits, don't buy from the supermarkets, make them yourselves and then store them and make lots of them, because we are trying to save on our time and money. And every time you cook, you know, if you have to keep them in to cook them in the oven, that means you're using electricity, which is also money and expensive. So batch cooking, as we said, is really important. Making the likes of cookies, make them yourself at home. It will help you save instead of going to buy from, you know, the supermarkets or wherever they are made. The other item is, do not buy everything in the supermarkets, because they are expensive. Now the likes of this, when you buy this from the supermarket, you are wasting so much money. I don't know if you want to be bougie or what. It only takes you, what, 30 minutes to go to that market to get your own stuff instead of buying them in the supermarket. Always delegate a day for maybe going to shop from Marikiti. And if you have a car, well and good, it's actually perfect. Go park at, is it KPLC or KPCU, that coffee company? Yeah, go park inside this parking. You only pay 50 bob, and then go get your stuff from that market in bulk, and then take them to the car and then drive off. If you do not have a car, well and good, kuna watu wa mkokoteni, ask them to carry for you if you're going na uko uptown. Or guys, you'll forgive me because I am a mother, I have kids and they are really all over me, because yeah, this is the best time that I get to spend with them. So I am doing a video. They are there, they haven't slept yet, so they are making a bit of noise here and there, so kindly forgive me for that. And also for the lighting. Yeah, so do not buy everything from the supermarkets. You'll end up saving lots and lots and lots of money, believe you me. I have been there. There is a time I used to shop from the supermarkets, you guys, until I realized that there's a place I could get these things at a way cheaper price. Jesus, yes. And if you know me, once I know I can save a coin or two, I will never ever go back to the supermarket or to that place that I got something at a very expensive price. I will never go back there again. Let's be clear. Yeah, so that's why I'm giving you these tips, guys, so that you can be better than me or better than I was. So guys, the next one, I used to love this one so much because I didn't have to do anything. It was just ordering, like, yeah, give me this, calling, bring me this, bring me this. That was when I didn't have kids. But now that I have kids, you know, ordering out will, because you have to order different items from, you know, Galitos, especially because they are chicken and they are chips. I don't know what they put, but I used to love to order from there. So now, since I have two kids, since yeah, I have a bigger family now. It's not just me or my husband or my firstborn. I also have a nanny. That means here when we spend when you're ordering now. I now stopped ordering out and I have maybe just a day, or yeah, just we eat out maybe once or twice in a month. I'm not even kidding, once or twice in a month. And you know, your girl here knows how to cook some pretty good foods. If you haven't watched my videos of some of the foods that I make. I have I think 6 or so videos of some of our favorite foods, so we do not need to order out anymore, and that means I am saving a lot of money every month, since I do not order every time. Now to the next point, buy only what you need. This takes us to the having a budget of what you want. If you have a budget, then you know exactly what you want, and you will not end up overbuying or not buying everything that you need. And the other one is get alternatives. Now, I do not eat meat every day, but on the days I do not eat meats, I have alternatives for things like proteins, e.g. beans, e.g. lentils. All those will bring proteins, just like the meats that you eat. And meat is expensive, and buying the likes of beans or cooking the likes of beans, you save a coin or two. That actually brings me to the end of this video. I know it's quite a long one, but you should watch to the end. And if you are at the end of this video with me, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, you are a queen. I hope you've enjoyed and liked this video and the content that's in the video. Yeah, give it a thumbs up if you have. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and give me more tips down in the comment section below, and I will appreciate it. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you guys. Bye.